from being Tristan into becoming Mack Wilds?
The transition it was simple. You know, I just had to really sell everyone on the music. You know, there's so many people who really just come into the game and they try. You know, and you know, Kanye says it. You know, when you try hard, that's when you die hard. So there's a lot of people who try to go for it instead of just doing it and doing it completely and full out. You know, so there's a few blessed ones who actually make it through the transition, and I'm one of them. And I think honestly, I can only say that it's a testament to the music and what it actually feels like.
Now, you come from a background where your family, they were singing, their musical background, and then you went into acting. Why not singing first?
There was a number of different reasons. One of the main ones is my older brother. He was doing acting. Like, he was doing a few commercials and everything when I was younger. And I remember, you know, being like 6 or 7 years old, seeing him on commercials and being like, oh, I want to do that too. Yeah. So like, I just started doing school plays and stuff. And another big reason was, you know, in the neighborhood I grew up in, you know, I got into maybe some things I probably shouldn't have when I was probably around a young age, like before high school and stuff. And I remember in 8th grade, I saw a lot of my friends going on auditions. And you know, they're going out on these auditions for commercials and stuff, and they're coming back and they're telling me like, yo, we just got like $5,000 for this commercial, and they're gonna be playing it, you know, nationwide. I get a check every time it plays. And I'm just sitting there like trying to add up that dollars. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So finally, it got to a point where I was like, okay, I can go back to the neighborhood and sell drugs, like I know. I could stop that, do summer youth program, which we all know isn't paying you anything. Right. Or I could try to do this acting stuff. So I asked my mom, and she was like, you know, if you want to do it, I'll give you money for a Metro card, and you go do it yourself, because nobody's gonna help you. She's like, if you want, like, so if you get it, if you win at what you want to do, it's your fault. But if you lose, it's your fault. So you choose.
Now, how was the transition from, you know, having a family that comes from a musical background, and now just tell me that story, and if you can remember any acting classes.
Nah, I mean, it was cool. You know, I think I was blessed to be one of the people in the world that just kind of had a lot of raw natural talent. You know, because I didn't honestly do an acting class until after The Wire. So after The Wire, that's when I guess I started taking it a little more serious. Like, okay, if I want to get different roles, you know, I gotta really do this for real. So just started doing a few acting classes and picking up from there. But it wasn't really a struggle. You know, I thank God that I had very, very supportive parents. You know, my mom was, you know, super duper rooting me all the way, even though it seemed like she kind of gave me a lot of tough love. And my dad too, you know, and he was the singer. So it was kind of like he just wanted to see it work. You know, he's never seen it before, especially with our family. Like, nobody's famous, so it's kind of like he just wanted to see it work. So see how it worked. So he was kind of like, you know, whatever you need.
And now, going into Tristan and then transitioning into Mack Wilds, how do you have your audience follow that without losing them?
You know, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people realize, especially when you listen to my music, the people that you see, the characters that I play, each character definitely has a different part of me in it, but they're characters. They're their own person. They're their own beings. It's not me. It's not who I am. It's not Mack Wilds. Right. The music, what I write, what I portray in my music, that's all me. That's real life, completely, all from real life stories, personal, true to life things. So that's all. I think it gives them a dose of, it gives the fans and the people who listen an honest, true dose of the real.
If you were to go on an acting audition, how do you present yourself? As Tristan or Mack Wilds?
Mack Wilds.
Mack Wilds, really?
A lot of people know me as Tristan Wilds, but Mack Wilds. I feel like it was a big decision to decide to change my name when it came to music, and because I changed it, I might as well stick to it. You know, build the brand and with one name. You know, you know, of course you have Coca-Cola and you have Coke Zero and Diet Coke, but it's always that one first brand is Coca-Cola. So.
I know you write everything. Talk to me about where you go, because I've actually been in a session with you and you get into this zone and you listen to this beat for a while. But you like close your eyes and I could just see, like that one time when I saw you, I was like, wow, he's really focused. You gotta live in it. How do you get into that zone? Like where do you go to?
You kind of, for me, it's more so like I gotta become the song. Like each song, you know, the melody that you lay on it, the words that you use, they all gotta be representative of the song and the feeling that it portrays. So I think of my melody in the song as a steady freestyle. Like if it's jazz, like I'm the trumpet or I'm the saxophone in it. You know, you gotta figure out what sticks out, but also blends in so beautifully that it makes the story rich. So you gotta really find a song. You gotta find a way to make the melody fit in, but also make the words so strong that it stands out. So that's I just go in a place where I try to vibe out and become one with the song in a sense.
Now some artists have rituals that they do. Like I know Jay-Z, when he goes into his recording sessions, he wears the same Jesus piece. He won't cut his hair. Is there anything that you do specifically when you're in this zone and recording your project? I
kind of just disconnect myself from the popular world. I think that's the best way to put it. Disconnect myself from the popular world. Kinda.
So it's like social media.
Yeah, it's like social media, the whole 9 yards. I just go into like a zone where it's like I live, breathe, and eat this project, and that's it. Like so, you know, when I'm making an album, I'll cut my phone off for like a month and just record. You know, I'll have like a jack. I have a jack that I call my mom on every night. But that's it. Like everything else is cut off. I'll probably go to Instagram, but it'll only be certain people that I look at, just kind of for inspiration or different things like that. So,
talk to me about your album, New York: A Love Story. You worked with so many different people. Now you were considered a new artist at that time. Where did you get these connects from? How are you even managing to put in all these people on one project?
It was all about the grace of God and Salam Remy. You know, with Salam's help, and it just kind of really put together. You know, it was so when Salam presented me with the ideas and the thoughts and the different collaborations that we wanted to do, or even songs that were already done that he was like, I should do. It just really, it was like, okay, cool, like these are dope. So then it was up to me to deliver. And once I delivered, he presented it back to them like, yo, this is my new artist, you gotta, like, what's up?
Right.
And a lot of them were really rocking with it, like they really liked it. So for real, man, I think it's really Salam Remy and God.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's when you reach your level of success? Yeah. At that moment in your life, before, obviously this now and you pushing the next project out, do you feel at that moment that's when you reached it for you?
I think that was a pinnacle. But
okay.
The one thing I tell everybody about life, it's crazy. We all have dreams. We all have dreams and aspirations. But the craziest thing about us being who we are, we have dreams every night. So that's just the the realization of one dream. So I wanna actually keep it going. Like I wanna get a Grammy. I wanna get 2, 3, 6, 12.